From their teams here this afternoon. Ron Groover, Ted Valentine, John Gaffney are the officials, and Carlik Jones and the Cardinals with the first possession of the game.
Duke in the 3-2 zone. They pulled that zone out against Pittsburgh. It limits penetration. It limits getting into the lane. It protects Matthew Hurt from foul trouble.
A look at the starting lineup, including Jones, the Radford transfer at the point, having a terrific year. First shot is missed. And down with a rebound, Jalen Johnson, coming off an incredible game in spite of the loss at Pitt. He did not start that game, did start the second half, but he's back in the starting lineup today. This is just the second game this year where this group has started for the Duke Blue Devils.
Jalen Johnson grabbing that defensive rebound. He can rip and go and handle the ball, just not a very good pass to try to get it down court. And that's where Louisville needs to get the ball into the paint where they can make something happen, so that his teammates can play off that.
Keep an eye on the guy with the ball, 21 in white, Charles Minlin, a transfer from the University of San Francisco. Until today, had played a total of 1 minute this season, coming back from a knee injury that was taking a little bit longer to progress than they had hoped, but here he is in the game, and a guy who, if he is healthy, Jay, he could be a real factor for them in the second half of the season.
Well, he's got experience and he can score.
Samuel Williamson in off the bench as well, puts up an air ball from the baseline. As you look at Midland, second team all-conference and over 14 points per game a year ago.
Well, not the best shot by Samuel Williamson on the other end. Drove it into traffic and took a really difficult baseline jumper. That's as good as a turnover for Louisville.
Baker again. A little bit strong battle for the rebound, and we're going to have an over-the-back foul going.
They don't have a team that's got a low-post player like Vernon Carey last year. It's going to get fouled just by throwing it into the post. I think they're for it.
You're very polite to me.
Exactly.
1 point lead, Blue Devils. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Tough shot.
Two years ago, Duke with an enormous comeback. And again, Goldwire with a couple of late steals. The Blue Devils roared back to win it. And then last year at Cameron, David Johnson took over the game in the second half in Durham as Louisville won on the road. Nice pass. And another one. Moore open in the corner. Short on the three.
And Louisville doing a good job of scrambling and helping and recovering. And I'll tell you,
Duke just 5-4 on the season. Early losses to Michigan State, Illinois. Recent conference losses at Virginia Tech. And
by Dre Davis getting the ball into the middle of that zone. Just a terrific cut. Doesn't charge when Matthew Hurt comes over and gets it to Withers. And Withers, watch his eyes here. Even though he knows he's going to get some contact, he never took his eye.
Roach baseline falls down.
Excellent rebounder. He was outstanding in that game against Duke. And what a play by Wendell Moore. Not only grabbed that rebound, but the last play looked like he might travel with the ball, and his second jump was excellent.
Boy, Louisville fortunate right there. Hurt had a wide open three. Now it'll be good.
The bucket was as soon as he turned around. Smart move to put Hurt in a ball screen.
Jones over Hurt, not there. Follow will go for Withers.
Duke has to continue to let Matthew Hurt touch the ball. Still being guarded by David Johnson.
14 lead changes and 6 ties in this game. That has been played entirely in a 9-point window. Duke hasn't led by more than 3. Louisville hasn't led by more than 6.
I think Mike Krzyzewski had used Matthew Hurt in some ball screens more often. Great job by Johnson. But Krzyzewski would probably put Hurt in some ball screen situations where he'd be the screener. But he doesn't want him to pick up his 5th foul on a moving screen. So you have to be judicious and careful. But that was a great defensive play by David Johnson to break contact, get around in front, not get stuck behind the bigger Matthew Hurt.
He's really had a terrific all-round game. Jones muscling his way in. Hurt comes down and picks up the rebound for Duke.
Jalen Withers almost able to pick up an offensive rebound there.
And Mike Krzyzewski wants to use the time.
Here's an highlights, lowlights video. The footage is focused on various aspects happened in the game. Are these positive, negative, or characteristic of the player? Usually the length of the video is around 20 to 40% of the total playing time. Get a video like this. Go on focusstats.db.com in the video editing section. Insert the name of the player. Choose the type of the video and the number of games to edit. Leave your contacts to get all the materials.